Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you from the committee weeks leading up to the 2022 Florida legislative session. We are once again joined by Representative Randy Fine from the Space Coast area. Representative Fine, you work on so many issues that end up being kind of the star of the day or the star of the legislature. Talk to us about your thoughts coming up to the Florida legislative session and what you're going to be or the special session and what you're going to be focused on.
Well, I work in education mostly, and so I'm very concerned about out-of-control school boards that have literally abused children by making them wear masks where the science doesn't suggest that it helps.
Yeah, social media has been, you've been all over the place. There's a young lady named Sophia. Tell us her story.
Well, thanks to the Brevard County School Board, a 7-year-old Down syndrome child who's nonverbal had a mask tied around her face with nylon rope every day for 6 weeks. Frankly, the school board should go to jail over it, and if I have anything to say about it, they will if they do it again.
What sort of legislative approach are you gonna focus on that can have influence on these school boards?
Well, I think you'll see that when the bill is released, but I think that working with the governor and the speaker and the president of the Senate, we're going to have legislation that holds these out-of-control politicians accountable. These people are no better than thugs.
Yeah, when you look at vaccine mandates, it's one where Florida has gone a different direction, and frankly, our cases are down. We've beaten the curve, what looks a little faster than most, and we're there. How will mandate protection or mandate focus, how are you going to approach those issues coming up on this special session?
Well, we have to protect people's rights. It's the parent's right to monitor the child. It's my right to do what I want to do with my own body. And the legislature has an obligation to step up and protect parents' rights and to protect individuals' rights, and I think you're going to see us do that.
Yeah, okay, so what's next? Do we just wait for the special session, or what conversations are happening now? What themes are you hearing that are going to take center stage?
Well, you don't have to wait long. It's a week and a half from now, but I think the themes are going to be respect people's right to make their own vaccination decisions, and by gosh, you're going to respect parents' decisions to raise their children. The results in Virginia showed us the left is wrong. We are right on education, we are right on school choice, we are right on parents' rights, and we are going to fight that fight very aggressively.
Substantively, when you think of school boards and kind of how they're chartered and how they're structured, do we see substantive changes coming to funding mechanisms, structures, what autonomy they do have under the state's authority? Will everything be on the table?
Well, I don't know that you'll see global issues relating to education at the special session, but what I do think you're going to see in the regular session is continued focus on school choice. I think we need to make it as easy for every parent who wants to get out of a government-run school to do that, whether it's a private school, a charter school, or homeschool. We need to make it easy for parents to escape these out-of-control politicians.
Well, Representative Fine, we appreciate you coming on Phi TV. We know you're a passionate fighter for all things education. We also know you're a passionate fighter for all things Israeli and for the Jewish community. It's one that you and I have talked about for a long time. We'll continue to follow your Twitter feeds, because we know you keep your constituents informed. For now, thanks for coming on Phi TV. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me anytime.
Thanks, Representative. That's all the time we have for this interview on Phi TV. For more great interviews like this one, make sure you hit us up on our social media feeds. And for now, thanks for tuning in.